right, ladies and gentlemen, how we doing tonight? We got another episode of the Draftaholics. We got Andrew and Mike here. We're gonna do ourselves a quick fantasy draft, the three of us. How you guys doing today, boys?
Thomas.
What's going on, Thomas?
Oh, saying living the dream, living the dream. Tonight we're just gonna draft the three of us. The draft picks were already settled prior. Mike, you settled those. Can you remind us of those, please?
Yeah, so it's going to be a 12-man draft. And if you listen to this and you're like, dude, it's May. What's going on? This is a way too early fantasy draft. We know everything's going to change once the season comes out, but we just want to have fun. We like fantasy football. We're going to do it a little early. 12-team PPR. Tom's got the second pick. I have the sixth pick. Andrew, you have the 11th pick. We're doing 10 picks each. So quarterback, two running backs, wide receiver, two wide receivers, tight end, two flex, three bench. That's a lot to take in, but it's right on your screen.
Right there will be. All right, perfect. So, Mike, I think you got to get that draft started so we can start making our picks.
Yeah, I can hit the start mock draft. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get right into it. I'm gonna start recording the screen here so everyone else can see it when we put it up and start the mock. Let's go.
Ooh, Ja'Marr Chase went one. I got the second overall pick. I pretty much got the pick of the litter. But for some reason, it messed everybody up. Literally.
Andy, real quick while Tom trying to fix his problems there. You have 1-1. You going Ja'Marr?
Yeah, I mean, it's the smartest play. That's just, it's dominant. It's a PPR. He's the best player in fantasy. Last year, I don't think Saquon can repeat 2,000 yards. So I'm going Ja'Marr. I think he's the safest bet.
Tom loves Jahmyr Gibbs. He absolutely loves Jahmyr Gibbs.
And listen, I took him number 2 because I don't know who's throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson. Is it going to be JJ? Is he coming back? I know that Jared Goff's going to be dumping a lot of stuff down. So Sam Laporta and Jahmyr Gibbs are going to be very safe bets this year.
I went into the sixth pick with the mindset. And my mindset was not that Bijan was going to be there waiting for me. Because obviously, if you know me, you know I'm taking Bijan right now. But I really had the mindset, I was saying to myself, Sleeper has Ashton Jeanty way too low. We have to start getting his value where it should be because there's no way he's getting picked in the second or third round. He's a mid-first rounder. So I was going to go Ashton Jeanty, but Bijan's sitting there at 6. I'm going Bijan.
Surprise, surprise.
Right. You love Bijan just as much as I love Gibbs.
Yeah, if I could get Bijan in every single draft, I'd take him.
All right, I'm gonna go. I mean, it's May, so I really don't care too much about what happens here. I'm gonna take Brian Thomas.
Yeah.
That's
was a wide receiver run.
Yeah, 111. Taking Brian Thomas. He's got Gabe Davis and Travis Hunter or his competition, and I think Travis Hunter can be just fine. But he's playing both sides of the ball. Maybe not. There's no reason that he can't be better than he was last year. The offense should be better. So that's where I'm going round 1. And actually, we did one of these before with the rest of the boys, and I got Achane in the second round. Then I'm taking him again here. Bad defense, good offense. He doesn't have Mostert anymore. He should be getting plenty of touches this year.
If Achane, and this is obviously every running back, but if he stays healthy, he's a first round pick all day.
There's only so many picks in the first round. Someone's got to slide.
All right, back on me. Last time when we did this, I did take Josh Allen in the second round. I'm going to go with my boy now. I know, again, I could probably let him slide as far as sleeper. Real life, he's not going to be here, so I might as well take advantage of it now. Let's raise that stock a little bit. Give me Ashton Jeanty.
Damn it. It's a good pick. Brock? Yeah, I wanted Brock Bowers. He went the next pick right after you. Oh, man. I'm going to need me a wide receiver now. Let me get Garrett Wilson. Let me get the Jet. I think him and Justin Fields are going to have a great repertoire. I think Justin Fields was very underrated in Chicago. I enjoyed having him as a quarterback. I wish him nothing but success. Nothing but success. Come back to me, see if I can get a tight end. I'm going to keep it in the NFC North because it's really not going to matter who's going to be the quarterback in the Vikings. TJ Hawkinson's a great target for when you're on the run. You need to dump something quick. Let me get TJ.
Look at
Three
this.
three tight ends gone in
Why
the
is
first
Trey
3
McBride ranked
rounds.
so high? Isn't he old?
No, he's
No,
like
he's not
'How
25,
old. He's
old is
young.
he?
20, 24, 25.
No, he's young.
I think he's like
I
27.
think he's going into his third year, right? So I think he's
Yeah, I think it's
probably
his third year, and he
25.
he went off at the end of the season last year, so
Yeah.
he proved that he
Oh
still had it.
yeah.
At first he wasn't doing great, but then he went off again. All right, my pick, third round. I'm gonna take a flyer, not really a flyer, but I'm gonna take a second chance on somebody that underperformed their rookie year. I'm going Marvin Harrison Jr. as my wide receiver one. Everybody knows if there's one position that does better than their rookie season, it's the wide receiver. Sophomore season is the biggest progress for a wide receiver. So take the chance with him in like wow, this is definitely not football season. Kyler Murray.
Oh, dude. In the third round, I'm gonna draft fucking Allegra. My face is on fire. Um,
I was like, who's that?
yeah, you know what? I think Justin Fields is gonna help the run game in New York, man, with the Jets. So Brees Hall sliding to the end of the third. I'm very comfortable with that pick. I think, every part of me wants to take James Cook there, but more part of me wants James Cook to actually be traded. So I'm going
And you have the
Brees.
same exact team?
No, I didn't get Brian Thomas last time. I think
Oh,
I
you
ended
didn't?
up
Okay.
with someone else. And here's who actually I was aiming for last time. He went
Mm,
one pick before me. I want Rasheed Rice here. He's a stud when he's in there, and him and Mahomes have a good connection. Kelsey decline, Rasheed ascending. Happy with that pick in the fourth.
yeah, yeah. Rasheed having a full season back now. I mean, you can't really go wrong there. All right, back on me. The guy I wanted is gone. I was going third running back here. I was going Kyron Williams because I still think PPR, he's going to get the dumps, and he's the speedy running back. So I like him in the fourth round. But now that he's gone, I'm going to get away from the running back position. I don't know where I'm going yet, but all right. I'm going to go down the board a little bit. He's not number one on the wide receiver list right here, but he is on my favorite team. And I think he's going to pick it up. He's going to have another solid year. Give me Devonta Smith. Marvin Harrison and Devonta Smith as my wide receivers.
Not terrible. Not terrible. Of
Golly.
course, it's May, so maybe it is terrible.
Team
Uh-oh.
four and team five really took. I was looking at Flowers and Kamara, but that's fine, guys. I'll adjust. The great ones adjust, right? Let's go ahead. Jeez, you know what? Let me get Joe Mixon. I really like him in Houston. I think he's really found a good fit for himself in there, alongside old boy CJ Stroud.
Okay.
Joe
Um,
Mixon, the only reason why he's not higher is because it's everyone's thinking like, oh, this is the year he degresses. That's the only
right.
reason why he's the fourth round pick.
Oh man, so I need to get me another wide receiver because this is PPR, right? So let me go ahead
It is.
and let me get DK Metcalf. I'll take him. Big solid receiver for whoever's in Pittsburgh playing
Or
quarterback.
who is their quarterback right
Yeah.
now? Is it Mason Rudolph still?
I thought he was
Who is it?
traded to
No, who is it?
somewhere.
Who
I
is,
have
No,
who's
no
Pittsburgh's
idea.
no.
quarterback right now? It's not
It's
Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett's gone.
no, it's I have no idea,
Dude, I think it
man.
didn't they re-sign Mason Rudolph? Hold on, while you're making your pick, I'm looking it up.
There's somebody else there though that I
They're
think is
hoping
is
they're
taking.
hoping it's Aaron Rodgers because he isn't there.
Joey is going to be so mad at us.
No, I think it's reasonable that we don't know who that is because it's nobody
It
good.
is, dude. It's Mason Rudolph. They drafted Will Howard, but it's Mason Rudolph. Will
Don't they have
Howard.
somebody else too, or no?
Nah, dude. It's Mason Rudolph.
Wow, that's
I know that
pathetic.
they were talking with Aaron Rodgers for a little
Yeah.
bit, and he's been kind of indecisive, but yeah.
He's out fucking smoking DMT in the desert making life choices.
All right, my pick. All right, I'm gonna go another one, fifth round. I'm getting two rookie running backs here, boys. I'm going on Marion Hampton. It's a Harbaugh system, and he loves his running backs.
Fair, 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 fair. All right, puts the pressure on me. Getting a little thin out there.
Yeah, running
Quick.
If
back
you
especially is getting thin.
if you watch this show at all, which you probably didn't, you know how much I loved Roman Duze coming out. Keenan Allen gone, another year in the system. Big fan of what he did in college. I think last year was a little bit down for my expectations, but I expect a bounce back year from him coming up. And Tommy alluded to it earlier. Laporta, big year. I'm gonna lock in my starting tight end right there. I'm
Yeah, that was my
feeling pretty
pick.
good.
That was my pick right there, you prick.
Looks a whole lot like my
Okay.
pick, Mike.
Did my
Yeah, mine did
where
too. I had
the
to close out and reopen.
no. I had
Ah,
a oh, there he is. All right. I think I can wait on the guy I was thinking right there. So I'm going back to wide receiver, just looking at my options quick. I'm just gonna keep talking while I take a
good
quick
job.
peek
Good
here.
job.
I don't really know where I'm going. All right, I'm gonna go. This again, it's PPR. I'm gonna go a safer. I have two rookies. Let me go safe here. I'm going with Jacoby Myers. With Gino, that type of receiver, he's gonna litter the ball to him a little bit, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I know a lot of quarterbacks have already gone, but for some reason, Patrick Mahomes is available and Baker Mayfield isn't. Now, I love me some Baker Mayfield, but you look at Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield next pick. I don't know about that,
They
but I'm
draft.
gonna go ahead.
They drafted another receiver. They
No,
got two receivers. They drafted a receiver the last time. I don't know, man. He's got weapons.
Tom,
And Mahomes, not a great fantasy quarterback the last couple of years.
watch out what you say about Baker because
Oh, I love
what you're
Baker
no no no
Mayfield.
no 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 listen. What you're doing right now, I did when Andy picked Baker over two other people last year. And I said the same exact shit. And then Baker was by far better than anybody in like the fourth or fifth round. And Andy was the one that said it. So I hate giving Andy credit, but he's a Baker truther, and it paid off last year.
Listen, I'm just questioning why the computer's doing it. To sit here and have arguably one of the best quarterbacks of all time in the sixth round, I'm gonna go ahead and take Patrick Mahomes. Oh, and that comes
Yeah, you
right
can't
back
hate
to me
that pick.
too. That's amazing. Let me
Around
go
round
ahead.
seven, you should know this by now.
Let me go ahead and pick up another receiver here. I really think Calvin really is going to have a decent year this year. I think picking him up is going to give oh boy, who's first overall pick. Oh my, what's his name? Can't think of it right now.
I'm sorry, I'm not
What
listening.
was
Who'd you say?
me neither?
The
Wait,
number
no,
one
no help
over
to you.
number
What?
one overall pick this year. I'm saying Cam Jordan in my
Cam
head.
Ward?
Cam
Yeah,
Ward. Thank
yeah.
you. I'm like, it's not Cam Jordan.
Cam, Cam Jordan's the man now.
Yeah,
Great
he
guy.
is. But he wasn't number one.
We 100% should not have done this draft yet.
Ah, it's all right. I can't even open my left eye, so
All right.
we have worse things going on.
I'm going tight end here, boys. He was big for the Dolphins last year. I'm going Jonnu Smith in the seventh round. Uh, I don't know, man. I think Mark Andrews is still like I feel bad for the man because he ruined their season. So I don't know if Isaiah Likely is going to get much time because of that, but he was still a good receiver last year.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. He dropped the drops Mark Andrews had, and the end of the season
They were pretty big.
They were,
yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah.
little
He ruined the
stigma
season.
for
Yeah.
him. Yeah. All right. Not to talk about that anymore. Ooh, wow. Yeah, we're looking at a little slide ski, huh? All right, I'm gonna do something just to start pumping up ADPs here.
Yeah, thank you.
Um, yeah, no, because it's right now, RJ Harvey average draft position is 215. I'm getting him at the end around 7. I think when we get closer to actual draft, he'll be, fourth round, I'll put on. So start
Yeah.
bumping that up there. And now let's jump back in. I'm gonna get myself a quarterback. Who's gonna have the best season amongst these QBs? Goff, Murray, Herbert, Love. Love finally gets a wide receiver. Nix, Purdy, Caleb. Tom, I know where you
I know
want
where
me to
you're
go.
going.
You know where I'm going, Mike. Tell it. Announce it to the people before I hit it.
Bo Nix.
There it is. Bo Nix has gone off the board. Yep. There it is. I went back to back Denver players. I believe in Sean Payton.
I
Maybe I got
love Sean
myself
Payton.
a Breeze Kamara, 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good stack. The quarterback running back stack is underrated. I had this quarterback in mind as soon as I picked Marvin Harrison. I think Andy, I'm a man of the snack, and I planned this, Andy. So this is an actual stack.
I don't want it. We're
It was
not going down
planned.
that road.
It
We're
was
not
a
going down
stack.
that road. You can take that up with drunk Andy in like 5 months. Until that moment, I don't want to talk about it.
But I'll go with Kyler Murray as my quarterback, boys. There
Yeah,
we go.
that
Pick
makes
is
that
in.
makes sense.
I really hope he has the year that everybody thinks he should have always had. He's always been. Is he going to this year?
Right, right. You watch Kyler
Yeah.
play and you go, oh, he could one day be the best quarterback in the league. And then you watch him play and you go, this dude stinks.
What is going on, right?
What's happening?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a rookie here. I like Colson Loveland a little bit better. I said so when we had our little draft pick, but I can't let Tyler Warren switch or slip any farther. I think he's gonna be great in Indianapolis. A dome piece with the dump off with whoever's playing quarterback in that little battle between Richardson and old boy Daniel Jones. And then once again, that thing comes back to me real
What
quick.
a,
I like that.
what
I
a,
like
what
that.
a QB battle that is in Indy.
Yeah, right. Um, I'm gonna pick a little bit of a homer pick right here because I think Luther Burden is going to be one of the most dynamic players in the NFL this year. The Bears will talk about, well, we got that great tight end, but we're not going to be a 12 personnel on third and long, right? You're going to need somebody in the slot to be able to make that safety, manipulate that safety. And I think once that kid has the ball in his hand, he's pretty dynamic. So I'm gonna go Luther Burden the third.
Nice, 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 nice.
All right. I have my starting lineup set. You see it on the screen there. So I'm picking my three bench players now. And this is where I like to take a chance instantly for fantasy football. So I'm going with somebody that I think is going to get the ball more. Again, sophomore season. Give me Ricky Pearsall. I think he's going to be a big part, especially. I mean, we don't know what's happening with Ayuk right now, but at least Pearsall is the number two wide receiver on
Yeah,
that
and
team.
I mean, you have a few months for him not to get shot this time around, so that should
Correct.
help the beginning of his year as
Exactly.
well. I'm gonna go with a homer pick. There's no reason that Dalton Kincaid shouldn't be the best player available on my big board here. He should have every opportunity this year, and if it doesn't work out between him and Josh Allen, no homo, this year, then I don't know what to do with him. He can get shipped off after the rookie year. Coming back, I'm pretty sure Javonte Williams is the starting running back in Dallas, right? Which I mean, it's not Rico Dowdle, is it? Maybe it is.
Mm-mm.
Well, we got again months to figure it out, so maybe it is going to be Javonte. And if it is, I feel great getting a starting running back here in the 10th.
Yeah, but this is where you do that. It's a bench player. You'll know by
Right.
week one. Like let's say this is a couple weeks before the season. You'll know week one, week two, you can drop him and get a waiver wire. That's the
Right.
whole point of the bench players.
I mean, he's RB4, so he's either off the roster or I got to steal.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do this again just for draft stock because there's no way that Cortland Loveland is pick 189 at tight end like 20 right here. He's the best probably fantasy tight end, rookie fantasy tight end there is. And in the 10th round, that's just not going to happen. But I'll get him on my team for now.
Yeah, that's a
Driving
good
up these
pick.
ADPs.
I'm gonna get a guy that's coming off an injury who I think is really an explosive athlete. That's kind of a theme that I really like. Give me Rashid Shaheed in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah. I think
That
he's going to
guy,
have a good year too.
that guy gets you two catches for 80 yards and a touchdown, or two catches for 1 yard. Those are
But
your
you know
choices.
what? There was a
It's a
run
great
last
fly.
year where if you picked him in DK like 6 weeks in a
Yeah,
row, he had that
$3,300.
60
Yeah,
yard bomb.
it's
Yeah,
thirty three hundred
every
dollars
single
and you
time,
get to,
dude.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get myself my last pick, one of the flex positions. It's hard because we're sitting at the bottom, right? We're sitting at the bottom of everything. Oh man, I don't even know. Let me get
Follow
Last
your
pick,
heart,
Tom.
Tom.
Come on.
Follow your heart.
give me Christian. No, no, I'm not going to I don't know. Give me Romeo Dobbs. Give me Romeo Dobbs.
Okay.
Just
All
a
right, all right, all
shot in the
right. That's a
dark.
good pick. That's a
Shot in the
safe pick.
dogs.
Right. He's a good bench player. When somebody's on a bye, he can get me something.
I hate that I laughed at Andy joke.
What did he
So
say? I didn't
stupid.
hear
Donnie, this is not even worth
Doesn't
repeating.
doesn't matter. Just keep it moving.
All right. Man, I have 3 rookies on my team, so I'm not gonna pick
I'm
Judkins
I'm
or
gonna
Henderson.
I'm gonna don't worry. I'm gonna drive up an ADP at the end there for you.
All right, good, good. I just can't do it anymore, man. I need to actually draft a team that would be doable in real life. All right, I'm gonna go. Who do I have right here? I have Bijan. I have Genti. I'm just gonna get I'm gonna get Bijan's handcuff here. Give me Algier, and he can put up some points too. That's a an all. It's not an entertaining last pick of the draft, but it's a smart one.
Yeah, that's not a that's a real draft pick. This is May. I don't like that
Yeah.
at all.
it.
No.
There's 2 offensive skill players that went in the top 10 of this year's draft. One of them went in the 3rd round, maybe middle of the 3rd. Yeah. The other one is still up there. So I'm going to take Ted McMillan, start bringing up that
Oh my
ADP.
God.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
even
guys.
realize Tet was still there.
Yeah. That's crazy. Once again, what are we looking at? I think people are still scared of Bryce Young, maybe a little bit. Reasonably so. I thought he had a great end of the last year, but
Right, he really
he's
came
not.
on. Yeah.
I mean, what round is Tet really going? 6? Like 5? He's going pretty early. So
Yeah,
much
I
upside.
think rookies in general, there used to be if you were a rookie wide receiver, you were like 7, 8, ninth round.
Yep. 10.
But we've seen that change. We've seen rookie wide receivers just go off. And I mean, he was the 8th pick overall
Right.
in the NFL draft, and now he's the 11th round pick. Like, that's not going to happen.
See, I'm still weary, because as a Bears fan, Kevin White, 7 overall, was an absolute bust. So you still have to prove it.
Mm. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'll pick a fantasy receiver, a rookie like that for a bench position. I'm not putting a guy in a starting position.
All right.
I like
Unless
that,
Calvin
though.
Johnson the second, comes back out again. Otherwise, you're sitting on the bench until you prove yourself on a bye week.
Tommy, how you liking your roster? Give me a rundown. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel like it's safe. It's gonna be competitive. Probably not gonna win the championship, but I'll make the playoffs.
I
A lot of
that is a
confidence.
safe roster. Mahomes, he's gonna give you 20. Mixon's gonna give you 15. Hawkinson, if he stays healthy, like, everyone here is just gonna give you consistent numbers.
Mm,
All right, I'm gonna go to my roster quick. I haven't really looked at it yet. Bijan and Genti, I love my running back combo. I took a chance at wide receiver. I got some safe plays on in my flex and my bench there. Yeah, I like my team. I think this is a contender. It's safe and explosive at the same time.
Mike, if I had to make a bet with you, who starts more games at tight end for you? Johnu or Colston Loveland? Who you taking?
Mike,
End of the year.
I'm gonna say the first 5 weeks is Jonnu, and then Loveland picks it up from there. So I'll go Loveland with more games.
I was so confused. I could not, and this isn't a joke on Kyler Murray, but I couldn't find Kyler Murray's name on this list. I couldn't find him as a quarterback. I was like, "Who's your quarterback?" I kept going right over him.
Who was it last year that Sleeper pulled a little trick and they put Eminem as the
Oh,
pitcher?
there was it was I think it
Oh,
was Joe
Joe
Burrow
Burrow.
because he
It was
because he
Joe
did his
Burrow.
hair, but
That's right.
they
Yeah.
had a couple of them that were pretty good.
All
All
right,
right.
Andy, let's go to your team. What do you think?
I'm happy. I'm happy. I think I'm very solid everywhere. Very happy with that
You're
roster.
young. You're young.
Yeah,
Right.
usually, usually I am in
A lot
fantasy.
of
Dude,
potential there.
your oldest player is a 3-year vet. Literally,
Yeah,
is a 3-year
H
vet.
H Rasheed, Laporta,
Yeah,
Kincaid.
that's
That's
insane.
it. No, Javante Williams is on round. He's in what, year 6 or something? Five,
Oh, is he?
six. Yeah.
No, he's already?
Yeah, I bet you this is year 5.
Okay. All right. So take Javante
For
off
who?
then.
Javante
Javante
Williams.
Williams.
4 years.
So
4.
this is year
Okay.
5.
Dang, man, you got a nice little team.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, let's see what the voters have to say about this.
Somebody screenshot this. So let's look at this in like December and see what happened.
Well, it's gonna be on YouTube, man. We'll be able to
Yeah.
go back and watch it.
True.
All right,
All
boys,
right.
that was fun. Nice
Yes,
and quick
sir.
That
episode.
was
I like
good.
it.
It was good.
It's still nice out. I think I might go outside for the rest of the day here.
There you
Right.
go. I'm gonna go eat as many allergy pills as I can find and go to sleep.
Yeah, dude, you look
Please
like
do.
Cheech, man. It's
Yeah.
getting pretty bad.
I can't open my eye, dude. All right, boys.
All right, Tom. And
All right, man. Well, you all know what to do. Find us on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, right? I'm Tommy. He's Mike. He's Andy. Have a good night.
Later, boys.
Peace.